But do you know where the reason for these increases are coming from? Because I think people think like oil prices or gas prices, right? But it's not that, okay? It's coming from two places. One, energy companies are naturally guaranteed a double-digit return. So they'll make a minimum 10% even when times are bad, okay? By like the way it's written, guaranteed, okay? And the second piece of it is, it's the grid upgrades, okay? The reason the Inflation Reduction Act is giving customers all this money to upgrade their utility systems is because physically our grids cannot handle the EV world that we're trying to move to. We're trying to take heat, we're trying to take oil, turn it into electric, we're trying to take cars, turn it into electric, we're trying to take everything and turn it into electric, okay? So the reason for this massive upgrades is because in the next 10 years, the utility companies have to upgrade their entire system for them to physically even be able to support the power needs that we're going to have as a country, okay? And who pays for that? The homeowner pays for that. You see what I'm saying? So the reality is, it's irrelevant what the price of oil is, because that affects your cost a little bit here and there. It's these grid upgrades. And then the problem is, they're charging, because this grid upgrade, the way the utilities are built, they do everything internally by themselves. They get to tell the government what they think it will cost to do it, okay? And there is no other bid process for them to do it because nobody else can touch it. Like, I can't even go to the utility and say, hey, we'll upgrade your grid for half the price that the government is giving you because we want to do it cheaper. They'll say, no, it's an utility thing, we do it internally. It is protected to a point so crazy that is absolutely insane, okay? And no one's doing anything to change it because it's their utility company. Okay, so the reality is these costs are going to continue to keep going up because the grids need to be upgraded. It's not the price of oil that impacts it, right? It's the price of replacing all of the grids that are out there that need to be updated in the next 10 years. And that's not stopping. They're putting bids out for 10-year upgrades. And when that happens, it's gonna go up 15, 20, 30%. Our grids have been what the grids were for hundreds of years, okay? Somebody's gotta pay to upgrade them, and it's gonna fall on this generation. You understand that? It's literally as simple as that, okay? So if people have this belief that this is just a short-term thing and it's gonna normalize, yeah, it will normalize in the next 10 years when your bill's out 3, 4, 500%.
That's the big portion. Keep in mind, they charge us. When we do your installs in certain neighborhoods and the transformers aren't up to date, guess who they charge to do those transformers? Because they need the grid updated just to even be able to put that system in place to be able to take that load of power that's going to be coming into that local area. They charge us for those. We pay upwards of $3,000 for transformers in neighborhoods that aren't updated. You guys don't know that.
Think about it this way. This is a huge problem in Massachusetts. It will eventually become a problem in Rhode Island. The only reason it hasn't become a problem in Rhode Island as much is because we're literally the ones installing all these solar panels. So the ones that are installing them today are not paying an extra $3,000 to $5,000 to upgrade transformers as well. But in the grand scheme of things, there's going to come a time, this is happening in Mass, where a customer wants to go solar and it's like, you got to pay an extra $4,000 to upgrade the transformer.